This is the opposite of fabulous. Is there a word for that?
Yeah, f***ed up. See, Bo? This kind of is exactly why we need to grab a highway gear.
We can't just leave them now. They're in trouble.
And I'd like to wish them all the best of luck before they die.
This army is here for us, too. The producer wants to eliminate all of us. The rest of your life will be spent watching for a lullbot around every corner, always worrying that... Ellis? Son of a bitch.
So this whole show is a testing ground for your experiment. Player.
He is the prototype of a new generation, able to learn and become the ultimate soldier. But he needed each of you in order to do so.
Why us, Prod? What's so special about us?
Because we could all teach him something.
Precisely. Each of you were selected for your unique gifts. Leadership, intellect, determination, survival and skill, friendship, loyalty. As individuals, you were all flawed and weak, but the sum of your parts can create an army beyond belief.
So you can copy what players learn and give it to the others.
As Asher showed, you cannot simply make the ultimate weapon. Dr. Zoom believed one must learn combat firsthand in order to excel at it. I believe simply in power. He was taking too long. A Russian company is competing with us for a defense contract concerning the super soldier technology.
Wolf, you could have been researching to make yourself better, but instead you created a weapon? You've wasted years that you could have spent saving yourself.
I am going to make the world a better place. Or at least a better place for me.
It is too late, old man. You've lost.
I've merely been set back. We will show the world how powerful this army can be. But first, our data. Where is Player?
Over our dead bodies. We'll put the sum of our parts up against your army, producer.
So be it. You have an hour to reconsider. Goodbye.
I think we've got work to do.
Dude, I wish you could hear me right now. It'd sure be nice to have you during this fight, bro. If all goes to hell, I want you to know that I stood up for you. No homo.
Release me.
What the? Holy Player, I nearly pissed myself. How did you reactivate? Yeah, Leroy and Ahmad built it to study cyborgs, I guess. You know there's like 50 of you outside, right? What are they calling you about? I'd like to, bro, but Westy won't let me. They all think you're dangerous. Home? What are you talking about, dude? You mean Noonian? You want to go back?
Chet, where are you? We need some help with the preparations.
Roger that, Westy. I'll be back later, player. Try not to go crazy while I'm gone.
Computer, anything suspicious going on outside?
The bots seem to be waiting for a command. When they attack, you guys are so f***ed.
Gee, thanks.
Soldier, there you are. It's about time for us to go over the strategies.
Okay, I'm coming.
Wait, I noticed you didn't have a weapon, Leroy.
It took me a day to escape the death room. I didn't want to carry what I didn't have to. I don't even think I could have brought anything back with me anyway.
What about Ahmad's FAMAS? That used to be yours.
It's his now. I couldn't bring myself to use it. I'll be fine.
Well, then take this.
Wow, thanks, Westheimer. You didn't have to do that.
I should have done it a long time ago. You've earned it, son. Now let's get downstairs. I'm assuming that we all want to stay and fight, but if you've got any qualms about it, feel free to go. I won't stop you.
Don't worry, Westy. None of us are gonna go Houdini on you like Ellis and Montrose. Or Ahmad. Am I right? What, too soon?
Cállate, mujer. My team will return. They have not abandoned us.
Regardless of whether or not they do, the odds are majorly stacked against us. Once the bots surround the house, the fight's gonna get real hairy real quick. These are all the weapons we have left.
The only weapons Cortez needs are his brains and his badass. And perhaps a shotgun for close quarters.
That's not too promising, but at least we have nades. AoEs work really well against mobs.
Look, I don't know what the the nerd just said, but you guys are forgetting something. We've got player.
You know, I thought you were kidding, but you really are just gonna leave everyone, aren't you?
Look, I'm sorry your vagina's all dusty about it, Bo. I really am. But this is it. It's vominos for me.
Remember that time you told me the story about your cousins in the barn, and how you locked them up inside during that hot summer day?
Yeah? What about it?
I meant to say it before, but I suppose it doesn't hurt now. You're a douche. Maybe the biggest one I know.
Well, you too, Bo.
You never finished that story, did you? You went back and let them out. See you around, Ellis.
So when player triggered, he was able to access new information hidden in his core. Interesting.
We cannot trust the Roboto, even if he knows how to get back to Noonian.
Cyborg. Dude, if he's some super badass, I sure as hell want him fighting for us, not locked up.
I think you're letting your feelings cloud your judgment, son.
No way. Player said that he has a way into Noonian that nobody knows about. We don't even need to stay here. We can go there right now and kick the producer's ass.
Absolutely not. There's no telling how much more of his army is there. That's suicide.
So you'd rather stay here like sitting ducks?
Westheimer's right. Look, Chet, even if player can snap out of it, we have no idea how he's gonna react. Besides, his programming is probably prompting him to return to Noonian, so they can use his data. You'd be handing him over to the enemy.
But...
This isn't up for discussion, Chet. He puts all of our lives at risk.
Fine, whatever.
Our time is running short. We must finish the preparaciones.
Let's do this. I think this is about all we could do on our timetable. Hopefully she holds.
She will hold.
Cortez, I have to ask. I'm surprised you didn't support Chet's idea to go to Noonian. I thought you'd jump at the chance to go after the producer directly.
Look around, Westheimer. It is these young ones that have learned so much. We may not make it to finish the fight that we started, but we can make sure that they live on to do so. We have lost too many of them already.
That's as good a reason as any, I suppose.
And I will be damned if some Roboto is the one to kill you before I do.
Where is Chet, anyway? The attack's gonna start any minute.
Alright, brah. I'm gonna make it so you can pass through, but I order you not to kill anyone. Just hold up your hand and say, I swear I will not kill anyone. How are we even gonna get to the death room anyway? And once we're there, how do we find it? That place is like a maze. Leroy did months of research. Alright, here it goes.
Just what do you think you're doing, soldier?
Chill, brah. You're my leader and all, but I've got to go with my gut on this one. Player can finish this. I know he can.
Westheimer, where are you guys? We're running out of time here.
I'm on my way.
What about Chet?
He's not coming. Him and Player escaped.
What?
I'll explain later.
Dude.
We'll do what we can to keep his attention fixed on us. Give him hell, soldier. Try to come back in one piece. Both of you.
Roger that.
Are we ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Whatever happens, let's just stick to the plan.
Gentlemen, have you reconsidered your position?
See, we have reconsidered and decided that you are a dead man producer.
How charming.
Also, sir, I'd like to use my last lifeline.
Is that so? And what would your final request be?
Go f*** yourself!
That was very foolish. Commence the attack.
OMG! Positioned, everyone!
This is it, people!
Sounds like the action's heating up, brah. What are we doing out here? That small box? Are you sure you don't have a few screws loose?
Awesome!